Hello guys, what you see here is a simple circuit actually where we have the Thunderbird EFM32GG12 which basically is interface to the PIR sensor here. Okay, you can see here that is the PIR sensor. So and then what we are doing is basically that PIR sensor is powered from an MSP432 just because we wanted to have 5 volts. So we powered the MSP432 and from there we provided power to it. Even EFM32 has 5 volts. You can use it if required to just simplify the circuit. And then you can see here there is a LED that is connected from EFM32 through a resistor, which is a white LED. Now what we are doing is basically we have connected the output of that PIR sensor, which you can see here. This is the wire to PA1 pin, and then another pin is connected, the LED basically pin is connected to the PA0. So that is how the connections are made. You can see here both the grounds are made common using this red pin, because when we are using both boards we should have common ground between them. So the only purpose we use the red board, which is MS432 board, is only to power the PIR sensor. Now you can see here, just to understand the functionality. Okay, so this is the LED. So what we are trying to do is we are just trying to come in front of PIR and it glows. You can see again, just trying to bring in the hand and then again it glows. So very simple functionality. You can just see it here, the LED glowing. We are just trying to bring the hand in front of PIR sensor, it glows, and when we remove it, it goes off. So very simple functionality, right? We will now explain in the code to see how this is working. All, so we have seen the circuit functionality, right? So we'll just see here how the code is basically written. So what we are doing is, initially we just defined a variable called pin status and we assigned it to 0. This basically is a variable which we use later to read the status of the GPIO pin. And then, as we mentioned, we are using the PA0 pin of EFR32 as input pin, where you can see here we have configured it as input GPIO mode input, and then we have used the port A and the first pin PA0 as the input pin. So for that we have used GPIO underscore pin mode set functionality, and then there is one more pin we have used, right, to control the LED. So that pin is PA1, and which we configured it as output. Okay, so GPIO configurations, one as input to read the PIR sensor and second one is the output. And then in the while loop, what we are doing is basically we are trying to get the status of GPIO port A 0, and this is read into pin underscore status. Okay, so once we see that the pin underscore status is equal to 1, that means the PIR sensor detects something and it gives 3.3 volts on its out pin. Basically, we are trying to set the GPIO port PA1, else we are trying to clear the GPIO port A. So it's very simple code, right? We are not doing anything extraordinary here. Very simple code, just to see how the GPIO is working. So just try it out. Okay. So and then to try different options based on this pin status, other than LED control. If you want to control some basically a relay. You can have a small hardware circuit and then control the relay, and even very high voltage things can be controlled through that relay, right? These are the simple codes that are behind the dispenser systems and all. Hope we give you a glimpse. Only two pins, and then reading the pin status, and based on the pin status, controlling some other functionalities. Okay, that's as simple as that. Hope we could give you some glimpse of how it works. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.